The little boy followed the balloon seller as if entranced, unable to hide his astonishment. What astonished him was how those beautiful balloons, which he said wouldn't even fit in our house, didn't lift him into the air. When the balloon seller paused to rest, he stopped too, then resumed his pursuit. At one point, noticing the man's gaze, he approached him and, mustering all his courage, said, "Uncle Balloon Seller," he said, "do you know I've never had a balloon?" The man glanced at the boy briefly, then, "Do you have any money?" he asked. "Tell me, we had one during the holiday," the boy replied. "We'll have one again next holiday. Then come back during the holiday," the man said. "There's no rush, I'll wait." The boy quietly turned back. Tears welled up in his eyes, which hadn't left the balloons until then. He couldn't even walk. After taking a few steps, when he involuntarily looked back at them, he couldn't believe what he saw. The balloons had somehow escaped the man's grasp and were caught in the branches of a large acacia tree by the roadside. As the boy watched the proceedings with great curiosity, the balloonist turned to him and called out, "Little one, if you rescue the balloons from the tree, I'll give you one." The offer captivated the little boy. He ran toward the base of the tree, hastily kicked off his shoes, and began climbing. The excitement he felt as he approached his destination obscured the pain of the acacia thorns that were making his legs bleed. Reaching the balloons with squirrel-like agility, he watched them for a moment, untangled the rope from the branches, and hung them for the balloonist. However, one of the balloons was so tightly wound that it had separated from the others and remained in the tree. The boy knew full well that if he tried to rescue it, the thorns would burst. He reluctantly left the balloon in place and climbed down. Turning to the man, he said, "You were going to give me one," he said. "Which one is it?" The man wiped his nose with the back of his hand and said, "Your one's stuck in the tree, son. Go and get it if you want." This time, the boy couldn't even stand. He sat on the curb and waited for the balloon seller to leave. After a long look at the balloon shining among the branches, he muttered, "That's fine. That's fine. Even if it stays on the tree, I still have a balloon." Even a single balloon can bring such joy to a child when they're alive, but the hearts of adults who are only interested in money are filled with cruelty that they deserve it.